How many of us have thought of doing something but didn't really get started? And if we think about it, it's very silly reasons why I didn't get started. We talk about among our friends, let's start a business, let's do a podcast, let's make a YouTube channel or anything. But it just stays in the talks. Why is it so that we don't take that small step to create that big ripple? So recently, a 20-year-old girl communicated with me, and she said, "Ma'am, my friends and family thinks I'm really funny, and even I am aware of the sense of humor that I have, and I'm really good at it. And maybe I want to pursue a stand-up comedian, I want to be a stand-up comedian or make video clips about it. But I cannot do it. I'm not courageous enough. What should I do?" This question made me thinking. What is the root of stopping us from taking that first small step? So when I thought, the one core top obstacle that I found was fear. Fear, there are a lot of kinds of fear, and everybody has its own. Okay? But there are a few common fears that we all go through. No matter how much we show to the world that I'm so strong, I'm so confident, we have hidden fears, and that's the truth. Okay? So let's start with an example. Okay? 2-3 slides now. Let's say you want to start a business. What fear do you have then? The biggest fear when you want to do a startup or a business is, what if I put my money into it and it fails? What then? The fear of financial strain. How do I overcome it? It's such a big headache, that's such a big fear. So I have a simple solution to that. Let's say I put your favorite dish, a pizza maybe, in front of you from your favorite restaurant. Okay? And all the toppings are your favorite. You know how it will taste. I put it in front of you. Will you hesitate to take a bite? You will just take it out and take a big mouthful of it, right? Now, if I present you with a new dish in front of you, you have no idea how it tastes. It may be sweet, it may be spicy, it could be anything, texture could be anything. You have no idea. I just put it in front of you. Maybe you heard about this dish somewhere. And you take the first bite. Will you take a big bite? No. You will take a small bite. Let's taste. If I find it good, I will have more of it. Right? Same thing we have to do in our lives. Take small step until you're aware of it, how things will work out. Don't invest big amount of money or your time into your business or any startup that you are thinking if you are afraid of it, that it will stop me. So now, whatever your fear was, it's gone. Because you're starting small. It's no longer an issue. Let's take another example, because there are other fears as well, right? Like, the biggest fear actually is the fear of judgment, fear of failure. What will people say? My father's friend will say, "Sharmaji, I thought your son is very smart. He's doing comedy videos." That is how we have these kind of thoughts. What will people say? They'll make fun of me. Something like that. So how do we deal with that? The fear of people judging us. Again, I have a very simple solution. Let's say you go ahead, you put yourself out there, make a small video clip and put it on your Instagram. And then you share that video clip on your WhatsApp story. Okay. Now, how many people watch your WhatsApp story? See, I'm a very introvert kind of a person, so only 80 people watch my WhatsApp stories. Maybe you guys are quite famous, so maybe 100, 200, 500, maybe 2,000. WhatsApp stories are limited to that only, because we have that much contacts only in our contact list, right? So if 2,000 people also watch story and they go to your Instagram page and watch the video clip that you made, will it make a difference? No. If you want to be successful on social media, you need 2 lakh views, 2 crore views. 2000 won't make a difference. What is the solution for it? Don't share. When I say this to people that don't share your first video clip in your WhatsApp story or your friends or your family, they're like, what are you telling us? The very reason of making these clips are sharing, right? Sharing is one of the most important aspects of social media. I said no, because 2000 views won't get you anywhere. But at least now you are free of judgment. If they don't know you are making some content, if they don't know you are doing this, how will they judge you? You can share when you reach a point. After that you can share. Right? So that is why it is so important to take that small step. Address each of the fear individually and then you can take small steps. Let me share my own story of how I took the small step. Right? So I was a very average student in school, and when my friends were stepping into their corporate life, I was stepping into a new household. I got married at 20, very early. But that didn't stop me. Why did it stop me? In the afternoon, normally in Indian household, people sleep. Afternoon 2 hours nap is like a very common thing. We all have seen it. I didn't used to sleep. I wanted to take that small step. So after getting married for 4 years, I was doing freelancing, I was doing content writing, I was doing logo designing, social media management and whatnot. Whatever I could get my hands on. That was giving me experience. Okay? How things will turn out. Then in 2014, I had twin boys. And I was so glad I wanted to give my whole time to them, so I completely stopped all these things. And I concentrated on my family. And when kids grew up a little, I came back to taking that small step. I started a YouTube channel. And that time, if you can show those slides, when I started, I had no idea how these all things work. Because I have no experience yet. Here you can see, in 2017, it was not very easily available, the ring lights in Indian market. So I cut a thermocol and put some lights in it and put it in front of me so I can use it as a ring light for my videos. Okay? Then the tripod that you said, it's not a tripod, it's a free thing that came with the selfie stick. I use that as a tripod. And in this side you can see I am using a normal table lamp and that only for as a lighting. Because I have no idea what is key light, how lighting works, how filmmaking works. You can see how poorly I am sitting in this slide. I mean, side ka door dikh raha hai, and I'm still sitting in the side. There's no sense of filming in it. But I didn't let that stop me from making my videos. Because all I wanted at that point is to be heard. I wanted my voice to reach to people because I know I have something to say. So that's why I keep making content without worrying of what will people say and why will they judge. I have the same fears as you. Like people will say, she's still, I started with parenting videos. And I didn't used to make like very preachy parenting videos. I will share small things that works for me, small tricks that works for me with my kids. So people formed a connection with me because I was not reading a script. I was telling what I felt, what I experienced. That's why people felt connected with me. That's how I got started. Today, as already mentioned, I have over 1 million followers across social media platforms and over 100 million views across the platforms. So the problem with us is we are just not taking that one small step. Just start. Thank you.